America's craving some doom. Here you go.
Geno and Keanu had their wedding in South Carolina. Nobody from New York goes to South Carolina to have a wedding. Why did they go there? Because Anthony Cumia moved there. And the wedding would be looked at as a failure if the woman-biting pedophile didn't show up to the wedding. So Geno had to revolve his wedding. And by the way, this was planned months ago, before the compound merge. So Geno made sure to have his wedding with Keanu in South Carolina, so the boss man living down there would come and show up, not knowing that the boss man was going to sell the company to fucking Gavin and make him unemployed. So Geno got really fucked here because it's such a beta cuck feeling. Like, I'm going to go do the wedding in South Carolina, so the only millionaire we know will show up to the wedding. Cool. And then he got fucking fired. And now the wedding's happening after the firing, and it's got to be awkward. Well, Chrissie didn't even go because there's no money to steal.
Really ran it over so many times, and it just was going to be too much with him. He's just too little. I thought, oh, what if I pump like crazy? What if I pump 30 bottles, and give them to the mother and father-in-law? And I just was like, nope, he's going to have crazy separation. And
Chrissie Mayr is claiming that her addiction to breastfeeding is the reason why she didn't go to she didn't go to her BFF's wedding.
Anxiety. He's gonna.
All right, so apparently it's not getting to them, but except it's getting to them.
Social media for our silly, so much feedback on social media for our silly little wedding, which according to Alex was at a dilapidated movie. And again,
it wasn't a dilapidated movie theater.
That cake was fucking perfect. If you think fucking when we're fucking booking a venue where people are, I cannot remember the last wedding I was at where I'm like, hey, we got to go sit down and eat this fucking cake. I can tell you countless weddings I've been to where I return to the table. They're like, hey, did you ever try the cake? No, it was really good. The wedding cake is an afterthought for ritualistic fucking zeros. Okay.
Yeah. You know what else is a fucking the same thing, Geno? Weddings. Weddings. The whole thing is a ritualistic money grab. So if you're going to do it or don't do it. I'm at a point in my life where if I met a woman that I felt, holy shit, I need to get married, which it's probably never going to happen, but if I were to meet a woman, then I'd say, you know what, let's get married. Let's make this a fish. It would be the kind of woman that wouldn't need all of the fucking, you know what I mean, the accoutrements of a wedding. Like, it would just be like, well, we'll marry each other. If you're swearing each other's souls to one another in front of God, how many people really need to be there? Honestly. Think about that. Like, a wedding, the wedding itself, Geno, is this whole fucking stupid ceremonial thing where everyone comes and pretends to care about you. So, like, the cake should be a part of it. Like, if it's a part of it. I already said, I don't give a fuck about a cake, but, like, if I'm getting married, it would be like, it's you, me, God, and in the worst case scenario, the state. Clip it, as Kevin Brennan likes to say. Clip it, Doom, or any of these other guys. Hey, Chrissie, Keanu resents you. Now, I don't know if there's something going on behind the scenes where you're already beefing, which is why you were so publicly open about not attending her wedding. and blaming it on fucking breastfeeding. That's the funniest. That's the best part. I can't go to your wedding because of breastfeeding. Jules, I can't be around women who breastfeed. Lactating women I'm lactose intolerant, Jules. I don't know if you know that. So, yeah, Jules, we can't go to the wedding because I'm lactose intolerant. I can't be around Chrissie Mayr and her breast milk. She literally was like, yeah, I can't go to Keanu's wedding. I'd have to breastfeed my kid or pump the shit out of my tits and have the babysitter. I can't not be around my baby. I'm too right wing now. I'm right winger. January 6th, Chrissie Mayr. I wasn't January 6th. Then once the charges all came in and I wasn't charged and everybody started making heroes out of J6, I was at J6. Jim Edwards said poverty weddings are so gross. That's what I'm saying, dude. I grew up around poverty weddings. I'm poverty. I get poverty weddings. They're hilarious.
I'll tell you, Daddy was all about the apps, and Daddy was all about dinner. Daddy was all about the salad. Daddy was all about the drinks, and Daddy was all about the dancing. But you're like, no. And then Steel Toe, look at it. You got married in Vegas twice. You're fucking making fun of a cake when you let your fucking wife, who called Keanu, and she'll talk about that dizzy bitch trying to make right. I am sorry that you don't understand.
I do like Geno burning bridges where he's becoming the new Kevin Brennan. You're becoming what you hate, Geno. You're becoming the new Kevin Brennan. You're burning bridges. He's like, yeah, after all this goofy shit she said to Keanu in confidence that I'm going to already throw under the bus. Oh, yeah.
And that YouTube.
And I know anybody's going to take what I said tonight earlier and go, people said shit to Royce in confidence and you exposed it. First of all, haven't exposed who said it or who said what. But I will say this. Business is different than real life relationships, and don't compare the two.
Hit the like button and be like, hey, yeah. Okay, fuck you, Doom. Goodbye. I'll do it like that show. Goodbye.
Shut up, Doom. Doom, cool it. For the love of God. Come on.
Doom, you're gone again. That's it. I'm so sick of you anyway.